Hello there, this is CANWAN Kenan from Kenan Plays, and today we're going to play part 12 of Sickness. And I really hope we can see the girl with which we save. Flickering the channel back over to the morning news, I headed into the bathroom once more, choosing to focus on cleaning up after myself. I would be rather filthy of me to leave the bathroom smelling like vomit, not to mention downright careless. I can't risk having Sarah learn about what happened here today, or about anything I did today. With that in mind, I quickly scrubbed the sink clean and turned my attention to my clothes. Although the hooded jumper I threw away absorbed most of the damage, my shirt still smells pretty bad, and it can't be that hard to do the laundry, right? Okay, washing machines appear to be on. Now what? Do I throw the clothes in here, or do I need to do something to them first? For the matter, where is the laundry? Isn't there a basket of clothes around here somewhere? Sigh, okay, maybe I should start with something I actually know how to do. I am no chef, but surely I can make a proper meal, now that we have actual ingredients. Sarah's been doing all the cooking lately, but it's about time I make something for her instead. Now, what to make? We still have some chickens, eggs, and tomatoes. Okay, I guess I'll make instant noodles. Hello. Good lord, I'm pathetic. Reporter. Now, we turn to local news. As I pulled a packet of instant noodle out of the cupboard, I heard the television from next room. I guess this isn't bad. I suppose it's kind of cool that I can listen to news while I cook. I almost feel like a stay-at-home dad or a house husband. Earlier this morning, 2 fugitives were found in critical conditions in an abandoned house. Oh crap! I ran back to the living room, hastily clamored for the remote control. I increased the volume and leaned forwards, nervously watching the scene. Oh shit. The owner of the 2 was released from a juvenile detention center 6 months ago, was found with his spine severed just above the lumbar. He was rushed to the hospital in an attempt to minimize the damage, but at this stage it appears that though he will now walk again. So he survived after that? What? Whether I should be relieved or anxious about that, the end result is that he won't be able to hurt anyone else. I'll call that a victory. Maybe daytime television isn't so bad after all. The younger of the 2, an offender whom the police has previously been unable to attach a name to, was found with his throat slashed. Police believe the young man bled out within minutes and died at the scene. That's good. Died at the scene, huh? The older of the 2 is still yet to wake up, and the police have been unable to confirm the identity of their assailant. Given that his wounds appear to have been dealt from behind, however, police do not expect a positive identification. Well, hooray for me. I may not have been able to clean clothes or cook for real, but at least I can blindly commit and get away with horrific crimes. That's something, I guess. One witness is currently in police custody. Due to their age, police refuse to disclose the person's identity. Given the proximity of the crime scene in regards to the nearby high school, we believe that a witness, huh? I have no doubt regarding the identity of the witness. The question is, will she talk? They didn't use the term witness, meaning they know she saw something, but she wouldn't rat me out, would she? They did use the term witness. You're deluding yourself. Is it really so far-fetched? I help her, she helped me. Is that how it works, right? That is how it works, right? Right! Yes, I know I'm right. There's no need to fret over this, or to worry about what might happen. I've done nothing wrong. Alright. Back at the gym, desperate to distract myself, I showed up at Andy's gym at noon on the dot, soon meeting up my usual sparring partners. In addition to Andy teaching me grappling, Marcus has drafted a couple of boxers interested in teaching a new recruit the basics. I only engaged a few sessions with each of them. Since I'm currently receiving training from every second or third day, we quickly warm up to one another's nonetheless. I greeted the trio, received my training gear, and quickly changing and joining them ringside. Since they spend most of their time in the gym, at least from what I gathered, nobody here should have heard a word of my earlier exploits. Moreover, since Marcus is yet to arrive himself, my actions from work this morning should have been unknown to those present. I think those optimistic thoughts, my training for the day has begun. Thinking those optimistic thoughts. My trainer followed the same motion as ever. Andy and I tried to knock out one another to the floor, after which point we attempted to make the other tap out. After half an hour or so of uncoordinated grappling, Andy explained the details of how to perform specific holds and breaks while demonstrating on my body. Thereafter asking that I mimic what he showed to me. Part ways through today's uncoordinated grappling, however, we were interrupted by an unusual sight. Oh crap, he's in blood too. Oh crap, what the hell happened to you? Nice to see you too, buddy. I suppose you've got any spare medical kits lying around? Yeah, sit down a minute, we'll take care of you. Andy mentioned for the two boxers to help Marcus to the next room, presumably to begin patching him up. Their footsteps slowly became inaudible, leaving just Andy and I outside the ring. That's what happened when your partner decides to skip work. How did you? Two of you always arrive together. The one day you don't, he walks in covered in injuries. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. I have been coming here long, and Andy's right. Whenever I do show up, Marcus is right by my side. As for the other point, however, I know I should be there. I should have been there, but he's been collecting since before I showed up, right? When we went out, I didn't even seem like he needed me as a partner. Yes, well, before you showed up, I was the one making collection. Marcus was the one supporting me. He wanted to prove that he has what it takes, so I let him lead as long as he agreed to bring you with him. You aren't the only one who's still in training, you know. Damn it. I thought Marcus could take care of himself, but it turns out I was paired with him for more than just my own training. Now, because I forced him to fend for himself in an extremely risky job, Marcus is in need of medical attention. I didn't think for a second about his safety when I ditched work this morning. The thought that he might get injured never even registered. And yet, thanks to my negligence, he could have been. Well, no use worrying about that now. What done is done. I just hope you're up to the challenge. The challenge? What challenge? Don't play dumb, you know what I'm talking about. With Marcus in this state, he wouldn't be able to take the lead for a while. Someone else would have to take over. So unless you've stumbled upon another source of revenue since we last spoke, you better hope you're up to the task. Whoa, so he's gonna take lead now? Sorry, I just drank drink. After leaving the gym a little earlier than usual, I slowly make my way back home. I thought about everything that has happened since we woke up. The rapid unforeseen events that threw my day into chaos. To begin with, I stalked my sister, who has been acting abnormally lately, and discovered the reason for her melancholy. I then watched a girl being abducted and consequently killed and paralyzed her would-be rapist. I skipped work, and the price for which was paid by my partner, who was badly injured. Last but not least, I was promoted to the lead collector despite being on the job for a mere 2 weeks. Uh-oh. But even as I mulled over the bizarre day I had, I didn't regret my actions. True, I won't too. I considered my deeds to be idiotic and impulsive, sure, but I did not regret them. Marcus knew the risk, and the two I attacked deserved far worse. Those three will receive no pity from me, or Marcus and the two. The only one who suffered needlessly today was the girl I freed. Her situation would have been far worse if I hadn't showed up, true. And yet, despite that being the logical conclusion, why do I feel so bad? Sai, forget it. There's no point thinking about this any further. I just want today to end already. I walked to the kitchen. What awaited me was a sight I sorely needed to see. Alright guys, I think this is a nice place to stop for part 12 since we are finally seeing our sister again. Okay, I'll see you at part 13 of Signers. Thank you for watching, bye! Whoa. Did you get scared? Well, subscribe to my channel and I promise you, you'll never get scared again. Or watch more videos and you will be able to find your peace in life.